What's going on YouTube? It is I, BK Dub, and this is Samurai Shodown, and we're going to do a tier list. I'm not going to be ranking all the characters, but I am going to be ranking all of their super special moves. So, the rankings will be in order from the worst to the best. Tam Tam awful, Darlie not bad, really cheeky, good Poppy good, and then the top tier will be how Maru great is that. So that's going to be our rankings. We're starting off with how Maru right here. Let's just get right to it. Yeah, so for being the main guy and everything, wasn't that great. I kind of rank this as just darling not bad. It's got some powerful strikes to it, but it's pretty simplistic and doesn't really do a whole lot. Next up is Nakaruru with her bird Mimi Haha, or something like that. So let's check out her move. Okay, this one's pretty good. This is good Poppy good. I like how she uses her bird. You know, she flies in, she's got that dagger, picks up a good bit of speed, blood splatter, and then the look of remorse on her face. So it's pretty good. It's, well, as I said, it's good Poppy good. And here we are with Yashamaru, one of the new characters for this game. He's a bird man. Got a really long katana. I like it. Let's see what he can do. Okay, this one's really good. I like it a lot. Basically, it's how Maru great is that. I love the quick cuts, how he's flying through the air, kind of like a Birdman. Throws that sword down on you, lands on it as if he was a bird, and then basically tells you off in Japanese, which I wish I knew what he was saying. But yes, how Maru great is that? Next up, we have Galford with his dog Poppy, the best sidekick in this game and any game. Let's see what he can do. And if you need to know why Poppy is so good, that's why. He just takes a sword, spins, slices you, stabs you, howls, and causes lightning to zap you. Yeah, how Maru great is that? That's a really good special. Galford and Poppy, mostly Poppy. Alright, here we have Ukyo, the sick one. Guy's always coughing up blood sometimes. Still has time to pull out a pretty cool special. Let's check it out. Okay, yes, this is another really good one. How Maru great is that? Love the slices. You know, you get sliced up in midair, and he even has time for a haiku. Anytime you can throw in a haiku, it's good. It's great. Yes. Here we are with Kyoshiro, the performer, all dressed up in the makeup. Got the nice little rope and his some sort of halberd or nagata something. Let's see what he does. Alright, this one isn't that great. This is basically, it's darly not bad. He slices, he talks a lot. That's about it. Nothing too flashy. So, kind of let down. You think there'd be more of a performance from a performance guy. Moving on. And here we have Jubei, the dual wielder with one eye. So, 2 swords, 1 eye versus 1 sword and 2 eyes. Does he move better? Does he attack better? Let's check out his move. Alright, I mean, he's saying a lot of things to you. I'm not sure what he's saying. He's making it seem tough, but his move is just sort of tam awful. Not real good. Just 2 slices and then his jump slash with, you know, yeah. It's not that great. Let's move on. Here we have Tam representing his entire village. I think he's from somewhere in the Amazon or something like that. Got a big sword. Let's check out his move. And I missed. Let's try this again. Big sword. He's tall, that's why I missed. He jumped right over him. Yep, totally did it again. Alright, let's get the distance here. Let's get it. Got it. Alright, so it took a lot of effort. It's really cheeky, kind of right in the middle. I mean, it's kind of neat how we have little people with them and the totem comes out, but it just sort of hits you and then he blows a fireball at you, so nothing too fancy. So, kind of right in the middle. With that, let's move on to the next. Alright, here we are with Hanzo, the ninja. He's all armored, big old shoulder pad. Let's see what he can do. I do like his look. He's got a cool design. Yeah, that one's sort of middle of the road too. I mean, I always love a good Azuna drop. That was pretty good. And he follows it up with the bombs, but that's all it is. So yeah, it's just really cheeky, right in the middle. So anyways, let's move on. Here we have Genjiro, the antagonist to Haohmaru's protagonist. Let's check him out. Alright, I like this one. That's good poppy good. Anytime you can slice someone so hard that cards fall out of them, yeah, that means you're doing something. You're doing some work there. I like it. Next. Here we have Earthquake, the big fat dude. And I believe his bio says he's from Texas? Or the area formerly known as Texas, or soon to be known as Texas. Anyways, let's check him out before he eats something. Okay, so this guy's definitely full of hot air. He's able to blow some flames. At least it's coming out of his mouth and not the other end. That's really just cheeky. It's got a little bit of comedy to it, but that's about it. Not too great. Right in the middle. Moving on. Here we are with Shiki, my main. She's The two color-eyed girl with the nice swords. I like her design a lot. Let's see what her special is. Alright, I like this one a lot. Just right up. You know, how Maru great is that? I like how the perspective changes and she comes up, tries to get all seductive with you. She has you in chains, she's into bondage, and she just slices your throat and leaves you for dead. Basically, it kind of just fits with her whole personality and everything. So yes, how Maru great is that? Let's move on. Here we have Yoshitora, the guy of many swords. He has 7 of them. He uses all 7 of them. Let's check out his special move. Super special move. So, I don't like this. This is Tam awful, and the reason is his super special is basically just all of his special moves in one long string. He does all these normally, and he can even do the 7th one after he does all the other ones. So, kind of weak, not creative at all. I'd like to have seen something more with all the swords. I mean, kind of nice that there's flowers, but that's it. It's pretty bad. Here we are with Charlotte and her rapier. She's French. You can tell by her outrageous accent. Anyways, let's check out her move. Alright, this one's another middle of the road one, just really cheeky. She just stabs you really fast. It is kind of cool how she throws the rose and then stabs right through the rose to get you right in the gut at the very end there. But that's really all about it. Nothing too fancy. So, yep. Straight up really cheeky. Right in the middle. Here we have Darly Dagger. Another one of the new characters. She's a pirate. And let's see what she can do. I like her blade. Cuts trees and cuts people. Alright, this one, that one's kind of lacking. It's just Darly not bad. It's just there. She slices you, creates this drill out of something. The only cool thing is the skull and crossbones at the end there. But yeah, I was expecting more from her, being a new character and all. Anyways, let's move on. Let's see what the next one's like. Okay, here we have Wu Rishang, another new character. She's from China. She has a mystical shield. Let's see what she can do with it. She's also very timid, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I like this one for the comedy. It's a spectacle. You know, she comes across as this klutz, which, you know, happens throughout her other moveset. She can lose her glasses and things like that. She accidentally summons the dragon, and then she's all like, no, when it goes to attack. So this one's good. It's really good. You know, how Maru great is that is where I'm putting it. You know, it's one of the top tiers. Alright, let's move on. Here we are with Rimururu, who is the sister of Nakururu. She fights with a little ice crystal. She's a youngin'. Let's see what she does. She tries to be all cutesy. Okay, so, she basically is the teenager, acts like the teenager. Kind of goofy, posing, dancing. I like it. It's good, poppy good. Then slams a big giant ice ball into your face. So, pretty good. Kind of sticks with her personality too. Not super violent because she's too young and innocent. Let's move on. Here is Basara. This guy has been in a few of them. He's kind of creepy. He got this little twitch going on. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, that one's good. How Maru great is that? I really like it. I like how you see like the woman when he first starts off. That's his like former lover or something. I'm not sure of his lore. Throws you into that pit of goo and just destroys you. It's really good. It's one of the top tiers. Let's move on. All right, here we have Kazuki, one of the brothers. He's a fire guy. You can tell, red hair, red clothes, the flaming sword. Kind of gives away his whole shtick. Let's check out his super special. Alright, that's good, Poppy, good. It starts off kind of weak. He just throws throws a bunch of fireballs at you, but then he has that eruption. And then they put in that silhouette of him like going berserk during the eruption, and then the exhaustion on his face after it happens. So that saves it there. So good, Poppy, good. Here we are with Wan Fu and his sidekick, the Stone Pillar. He likes carrying that thing around. He uses it. Let's check him out. Okay. This one is really cheeky. It's very impactful. The headbutt, the pillar slam, but it's nothing fancy. So, right in the middle, that's where I'm putting it. Moving on. And here we are with Shizumaru, the young guy who's kind of possessed, got a sword and an umbrella. Yeah, so he's protected against the rain and the sun. Let's check him out. Alright, yeah, this is another one all about the personality of the character and everything. You can see the possession coming through, the major sword slice, and then the horror on his face when he sees what he did. That really sells it and makes it just how Maru great is that. Yes, another top tier one. Let's go. Here we are with Mina. She's an archer. She doesn't need to close one eye to aim because she only has one eye. Anyways, let's check out her super special. Right, she shoots off a lot of arrows there. She only has like 5 in her quill, but she shoots off like 100. And it's makes it good, Poppy, good. I like the end. Switches perspective to that of the arrow right as it gets him. So, yeah, quite good. Next. Here we have the other Kazuma brother, Sogetsu. This guy's all water. As you can tell, blue, dripping water from his sword. All that fun stuff. So let's check out his move. Alright, that one's, yeah, darling not bad. He just encases you in water and then slices you with water and then throws another water ball at you. Something like that. Yeah, kind of weak. Moving on. Here we are with Iroha, the original bird person from Samurai Shodown. She's a crane with nice big wings. Check her out. Okay, this one's good, Poppy, good. It's really quick, a lot of quick hits. She does change into the bird at right near the end, and then bust you open with the two blades. Yeah, I think it gets where it is because of the fact that I think she's kind of nude in that. It's weird. So yeah, good, Poppy, good for the bird lady. And here's Warden. He is a guest character from the For Honor game from Ubisoft. And it's a fighting game. I've played it. It's kind of cool. So let's check out his move. Okay, this is Tam awful. He doesn't even do anything. He just calls on a catapult. That's kind of cheating. You know, fight your own battles. Don't call in reinforcements if you think you can't do it. Plus, you're blowing up a person, not a castle wall. So yeah, that's bad. Moving on. Here we have Gong Sun Lee. She's another guest character, but I don't know what she's from. Please let me know in the comments if you know where she's from. She has an umbrella and then puffy things on her shoes and ears. So let's check out her move. Alright, I didn't do that right. Alright, so I don't know anything about this character or her personality or anything, but this is kind of weak. I don't know if it really just fits her, who she is or what, but yeah, it's darling not bad. She's kind of, not as violent as the other guy with the umbrella, Shizumaru. So it ranks much lower. Next. Here we are with Cham, the younger sister of Tam, or at least someone from the same village. Yeah, she's young, she has claws and a giant boomerang. Let's check out her move. Okay, so she cracks her skull. She does a blanca ball. And that's about it. Pretty weak. It's just Tam awful. Cham is Tam awful. Moving on. Here we have Hibiki from the other SNK game Last Blade. So yeah, another guest character. Kind of cool that she's in here. Kind of fitting. Let's check out her move. Alright, so this one's got a little dramatic effect at the end there and everything, and she jumps at you, one fierce slice. So it's pretty good. It's good, Poppy, good. Yeah. Here we have Amakusa, the boss of the original Samurai Shodown, and hinted at the end credits throughout all the story modes of this game. He makes his return. Let's check out his move, this flaming ball orb thing. And his hair. Alright, this one's darling not bad. I can't stand his voice. It just sounds like someone that needs punched. But he doesn't do much. He just uses the orb to kind of float you up and then imbues you with magical power that hurts you or something. Yeah, not that great. Moving on. Okay, last character, and it's another guest character from the Guilty Gear series. It's Biken, one of the most popular characters that people just say they main but don't really main. So let's check out our move here. Okay, so this one's just really cheeky, kind of in the middle. You know, she runs at you, hits you, but you don't feel the effects until after she finishes sheathing her sword. So nothing fancy. It's definitely not as cool as her destroy move from Guilty Gear Xrd. So yeah, really just cheeky. That was all the super special moves for all the characters in Samurai Shodown. Saw some good ones, saw some not so good ones. But yeah, there's a lot of good things here. I'll put the rankings up, you can kind of see how it is. But it was all, yeah. Overall though, they're all pretty creative. I do like them a lot. So when looking at some of the top tiers, you know, Shiki's probably the best one that I think. We have Wu Rushang. I like hers. Again, the comedy of it all. After that, you know, Shizumaru. His, with just the look on his face after he's done. You know, Galford was really good. Basara, I like that one a lot too. Then we have Ukyo. And probably the last of the top tiers is Yashimaru, Mr. Birdman. Some of the worst ones, you know, probably Jubei. You know, you got Yoshitora. You got Cham Cham. And then you got the Warden. So those guys were bringing up the rear. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this tier list. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite super special? What was your least favorite? How would you rank them all? Let me know in the comments below. With that, I shall end this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.